This was one of those nights at the Emirates that quietly tells you everything you need to know about a title-winning team, and if anyone is still waiting for Arsenal to wobble, they may be waiting a very long time. Welcome back to Gunners Updates, because Arsenal's home record is starting to look frightening, and it is no coincidence that the team sitting top of the table also boasts the best home form in the league. This dominance is built on an extraordinary defensive foundation, with 7 clean sheets at home and an expected goals against figure of under 8 across those matches, numbers that underline just how hard it is to score at the Emirates this season. On paper, this looked like another comfortable Arsenal victory, but the reality was a little more nuanced, and that is what made the performance so impressive. Arsenal were not spectacular, but they were extremely professional, and sometimes that is exactly what you need. They managed the game intelligently, rotated the squad effectively, and used their depth at the perfect moments. Despite missing key players through injury, the structure never collapsed. Sunderland deserve real credit for how they approached the match. They defended deep, got bodies behind the ball, disrupted Arsenal's rhythm, and at times genuinely frustrated them. There were moments when Sunderland could have punished Arsenal, including a glaring chance following a mistake from Raya that really should have ended in the back of the net. Those moments reminded everyone that this was not a walk in the park. Sunderland's compact shape and discipline meant Arsenal needed something special to break the deadlock. With so many red shirts packed into defensive areas, it was always going to take a moment of individual quality to unlock the door. That moment arrived through Zubimendi, and it was pure brilliance. A strike of real class, the type of goal that instantly changes the mood inside the stadium, relaxes the players, and forces the opposition to rethink everything. Once that goal went in, you could feel the shift. This is where Arsenal's squad depth really showed its value. Arteta turned to his bench and brought on Shearer and Martinelli, while players like Saka and Odegaard remained unavailable. Despite those absences, Arsenal still had match winners ready to step in. Sunderland stayed competitive and never fully dropped out of the game, but one failed clearance changed everything. Shearer found himself in the right place at the right time, stayed composed, and took his chance brilliantly. Moments later, another substitute played a decisive role, with Martinelli providing the assist that put the result beyond doubt. From there was no way back. It was not flashy, but it was ruthless, and those are the wins that define champions. 3 massive points secured, and once again Arsenal found a way to win without needing to be at their absolute best. Shearer's numbers continue to improve as well, now leading in goals across all competitions in 2026, proof that the confidence is growing and the goals are flowing. Arsenal simply have so many attacking options, and that flexibility is becoming one of their greatest strengths. That win pushes Arsenal 9 points clear of Manchester City, and while there is still a huge game against Liverpool at Anfield to come, the sense of calm around this team is striking. Anyone expecting nerves, panic, or pressure creeping in is being proven wrong week after week. Since the defeat to Manchester United, Arsenal have won 4 consecutive games in all competitions, reached a League Cup final, and finished top of their Champions League group. This does not look like a team that is feeling the weight of expectation. This looks like a team that understands exactly who they are. What stands out most is Arsenal's ability to win in different ways. They can dominate games with flair, but they can also grind out results when space is limited and chances are scarce. There is no panic, no overreaction, just belief and composure. They do not need to be brilliant every week. They just need to keep winning, and that is exactly what they are doing. The timing of the opening goal was crucial, allowing the players and the crowd to settle and letting Arsenal's fluidity come through in the second half. The build-up was patient, the movement intelligent, and the finish outstanding. That single moment of quality unlocked everything. From there, Shearer added 2 more goals to his tally, continuing to silence doubts about whether he is the right striker to lead the line. He may have benefited from poor defending, but strikers live off those moments, and he did exactly what was required. His movement, awareness, and finishing were all spot on. What makes his contribution even more impressive is that he does not always start games. He's being used strategically, coming off the bench fresh, exploiting tired defenders, and making a decisive impact. His goal numbers in 2026 are among the best in the league, despite not playing every minute, and that speaks volumes about his efficiency. The expectation is clear when you play for a club at the top of the Premier League. You must score, you must create, and you must influence games. Shearer is now doing all 3. Beyond the goals, this was another example of Arsenal's mentality. Just days after a huge semi-final, the players went again with the same intensity, commitment, and hunger. Every squad member contributed, and the substitutes made the difference. That ability to change games from the bench is invaluable in a long title race. Gabby summed it up perfectly afterward, praising the whole team for managing a difficult first half and staying patient in a league where scoring is never easy. He spoke about the joy of playing in this attacking unit, the trust within the squad, and the shared focus on winning trophies rather than chasing individual praise. Despite the growing lead at the top, the message remains the same. Enjoy the moment, treat it as an opportunity, not pressure, and keep pushing until the final game of the season. This Arsenal squad believes in itself. They see themselves as a family, they stick together through every challenge, and they take things one game at a time. With a 9-point cushion, incredible depth, and a calm confidence running through the team, Arsenal are sending a clear message to the rest of the league. This was not just another win. This was another step towards something very special. Please like this video and subscribe to Gunners Updates for more Arsenal news and analysis.